What is going on, people? You are now locked into TGM Radio UK with myself, DJ Natty, and we are known as the podcast called Deal With It. Yeah, boy.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna cover mental health.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Amir? Mm-hmm. Before we discuss this, you've asked us a particular question on the way here, and I want you to ask it again.
What does mental health mean to you?
Yeah.
What's your definition of mental health?
All right. What I see mental health as, is that you have personal problems, personal demons that you yourself can't face, and you need a way out. That's what that is for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
That's a good one. I like that.
For me, I feel like mental health, is it like, because I'm about to say like what I think people think, but you just want to know what I think, right?
Yeah, what do you think? And then we'll expand on how people think.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I feel like mental health is literally just the state of your mind. And if you're behaving in a way that people wouldn't say is a normal way to behave, and that could be anything. It could be overthinking, it could be anger problems, it could be suicide problems, self-harm, and just being depressed and having a low mood. That's all mental health problems. So yeah, and it's loads of things. It's not just like schizophrenia and all of them stuff there. Yeah. It's anything. Just what state of mind you're in.
That's a good one still. I would say I could say the same thing, state of mind. And just touching on where you said about the whole suicide, schizophrenia, all them things there, but you didn't highlight the positive aspects of it, because mental health has a positive. Your mental health can be good.
I feel like mental health is seen in a negative way. That's why.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. There's
because
a big stigma.
I've had people say to me a few times when I've gotten angry and stuff like that, "Oh, have you taken your meds yet?" I don't take meds, and I just find it very disrespectful. It's not funny when people say that. But I know people are quick to say that, and they either think it's funny or they're just trying to be rude. But I feel like when people say that, I think I do have mental health problems. So you saying that just makes me feel like it's a negative thing anyway. So that's just how I perceive it.
There's a big stigma surrounding mental health because, especially within the black community, where we're known for, if you hear about mental health, then it's, oh, my man got sent to a home.
Yeah.
My man's on drugs or she's on drugs or whatever, when mental health, as I said, it has a positive and there's negative aspects. There's a balance. It can be something as small as you find it hard to wake up in the morning.
Literally.
And it's a repetition thing where these things go on, or as you said, the overthinking thing.
Yeah.
And it's about trying to find the tools to be able to manage that and be able to get yourself out of that rut, to be able to cope with that, because it's not just positive, it's just not negative. There's positive aspects to it.
But you see all those things, like, sometimes I find it easier to just discuss it rather than say, "Oh, I've got this mental health problem." Like, I don't. Sometimes I feel shy because I feel like it's seen as negative.
Because of the
to
word,
class
just
it like
because
that.
how it sounds.
Say
the
mental
word.
health, like.
You know what? In a positive way, I actually see it as me being different from everybody else.
Yeah.
Because everyone know, you know how everyone else just sees you as normal, right? No, not even normal, just weird. I like that.
I get you.
Because
weird is cool.
Exactly. Because to me, it's just like, bruv, I'm not like you, that's facing like different problems or same problems as everybody else. I'm literally happy with the way I'm living because I'm comfortable within myself to know that this is how I'm living. Yeah.
I find
and I will never have to complain about any of that ever again.
I find it offensive when someone thinks I'm weird. Like, I just feel like, why are you saying I'm weird for? Especially like one time I was on a date. And because I overthink, and the person was very quiet. He was just there, not. And I need someone that's gonna have conversations with me. Do you get me? Because naturally I can be quiet as well. And when both of us was just quiet, all I was doing was moving around. And he said, "Oh, you're right. You're moving tapped right now." I took that very offensive. I didn't express it.
I can understand
Didn't
that.
express it, but I took it so offensive because I'm like, now, if you're saying that I'm tapped, you're making me feel like I'm being weird. And I know I'm moving weird because, I'm like shifting around, I'm looking around. Because you're not
It's
talking.
uncomfortable. You just feel
You're tapped
uncomfortable. You just
in
feel-
my eyes.
Yeah, you just feel uncomfortable in that moment.
Yeah. And then I'm seen as weird. So I don't like the word weird or tapped and stuff like that. It's just
Yeah,
rude.
it's just that stigma surrounding that word, mental health, as I said, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's got that negative, you're crazy or
Yeah.
whatever, when it's
'Cause-
simply not the case. It's
If someone says that you're tapped, that's about mental health, right?
I don't know.
I would say so.
Yeah, I think that's like you're weird, or it's just a new word for something like
You're
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's how tapped to me is
Can
crazy.
I bring up an example in this?
Of course you can.
Chadwick Bosman.
Okay.
Remember, I think it was a couple of years ago, when he was really skinny and everybody thought that he wasn't eating properly or any of that. Yeah. But realistically, no one knew that he had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was dealing with that. That's his personal demons that he was dealing with on his own. He didn't want anyone else to know. Right? Only his closest family. Yeah. That's what that means to me. People are just judgmental. They really don't know behind the scenes what's been going on.
Yeah, it's annoying when people
That's
just
why.
judge.
That's why people today are like, cool, you can call me whatever, I don't really care. Because I've been through a lot to say that I don't care no more. Say what you wish.
So in saying that, then, because I saw something recently regarding mental health and within black males, we're the highest of suicidal rates regarding mental health, regarding all our counterparts. And why?
Really?
Yeah, we're the highest. Black males,
men?
black men are the
Yeah,
highest.
black men.
Especially
What?
even since before COVID.
I would have. Do you know what? Yeah. To be fair, I'm not surprised because you lot hold too much things in. You're just battling it on your own. I'm not surprised. I don't even know this.
And that's why we can touch on that. So in saying that, because you said we hold so much stuff in, what do
Yeah.
you think are the barriers that us black men face, or even just, you can even say black women, or people face in general regarding, I'm saying black males, I'm just narrowing
Black
it down.
males.
Forget that. Black males, what do you think the barriers is that we face regarding us?
I feel
Why we
like
don't open up?
I feel like it's got to do with how you was raised probably and your peers, because that's the same topic that I was talking about earlier, like why men don't communicate and do they think that it's a flex? Do you get me? Or it's not manly or something. It's the people around. It's the people around you, obviously.
You wanna go? Or
Well, I would say, all right.
the barriers you face. The barriers. Okay, are you a person that likes to open up, or do you keep everything in?
Most times I like to keep everything in, you know.
Okay then, so do you? Why are you saying for? Why are you judging
It's
the man?
really
Why
frustrating.
are you judging him? See what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, yeah.
Now
It's
listen.
stuff like that.
Now listen.
They can deter him.
Because
That
I
could
want
deter
you
a
to
man.
open
no,
up.
you know,
That could deter.
Because I want him to
Why?
open up.
Listen,
Why?
you know what? Why she's doing that? Because she knows how I am.
I know, but
That's why.
okay. So I'm saying, what do you think are the barriers that you faced as a black man, regarding, you could say, mental health, or what are the barriers that have stopped you from opening up and talking?
It's just that people. It's just that when you tell certain people your problems here, they like to use that against you.
Yeah, I don't like this generation. I don't like
They
that.
like, they like to use it against you to say that, oh, you've done this and done that. Yeah, you're an idiot, just like that. And I'm like, huh? So I told you my deepest, darkest secret, and you have the nerve to use that against
Sounds like
me.
you've had a bad experience, to be fair.
Exactly. So from that point, I don't tell nobody nothing.
So in saying that,
Yeah, that's not nice.
okay. So in saying that, how does that make you feel? In saying that,
Boy,
that people that you know or trust, or
boy,
supposedly trust.
low as a person, cautious, very cautious of who you talk to, because I use the term friend loosely. You know what I'm saying? Very loosely, because there's certain people in my life that I've been friends with for a long time, right? And I can tell them almost everything, yeah, because they understand me. They won't just go back and tell anybody else that, oh, he's done this and he's done that. Nah. So from that point, yeah, I live by the lines of, you gotta be careful who you know.
For me, obviously I'm not no mental health expert, etc., but I'm working with a charity called Safer London, and we're currently trying to build a toolkit surrounding mental health in young black males within London. And like we talk about these stuff, the barriers. So the barriers that you've all kind of you've tipped on: trust, lack of support, friendship and family, opening up regarding judgment, or
Exactly.
throwing it back onto you. Another one is like proximity of violence, where we grow up around. So much violence is going on, especially being young black men, and might be going to a shop and something might happen to you. There's numerous things: pride, ego, as well for us. Having a safe space as well is a big one. For me, I was in jail for a decade, innit? And for me, for my mental health, that's a madness to be in jail and just away for so long. And
That's crazy.
And knowing that I have no release date, and it's only because I just happened to be put into the situation like that, in an environment like that, where I was simply able to go on courses, and I had people around me that I could actually open up to, let people know whether it's my girlfriend left me or whatever. And if I didn't have that support, it wouldn't have helped me. I wouldn't have learned the tools on how to grow from that, to manage if I am feeling down. Because there's days where man was just down, bruv, and you need to get out of that slump, innit? If you don't get out of that slump, I know guys that would stay in their cells for days on end and not come out, not bathe their skin.
Exactly. You would never know, because you go out normally and you just put a smile on your face like everything's okay.
These headphones cut out.
I'm sorry. I thought it was mine.
Yeah, so it's just about trying to gain that trust and that support around, to just being able to open up, because I come from that generation that you're a man, where you're meant to not tell no one nothing, get on with it, don't cry,
stand on your own 2 feet.
Everything problem, you got to solve everything yourself. And as well, being a black man, that because we're looked at as, we have to be staunch, as well as our counterparts, we have to work twice as hard as the black man, or 3-4 times as hard. There's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Expectations.
Yes.
Do you know what?
Especially within certain Caribbean households and African households, where there's an expectation of us to succeed. Such an expectation. Like, why can't I just live life?
Exactly. And if you don't succeed, we'll be seen as weak.
Do you know what you're saying that? I actually feel guilty, because when I was younger...
There you go. It's coming out now.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was younger...
She's looking back at everything now. She's looking back at everything. Damn. I'm sorry, black man.
I'm sorry, black man. I'm sorry. But it's not just the family and the peers. It's the girls as well. And I know that I did call 2 of my exes that was very emotional bitches. I used to be like, so acting like a bitch, and I felt like I was a masculine one, and I felt like that's why I said there's a limit though, because when it's too much, then that's how it feels for us. And yeah, I just used to argue and say, why are you always emotional? Why does everything bother you? Like, I went to cinema with one of them. He wanted to talk throughout the film about the problems. He wanted to talk about the problems on the way there, on the way back. That's too much. And then that's what I feel guilty, because I'll just be aggressive after that, because I'm like, I want to watch a film, shut up. Like, I don't want to hear about this shit. We could have spoken about it at home. But basically, even with the other one as well, I used to just be very aggressive and shut them down. And then now I'm thinking, why is no one opening up to me? Well, when I had the opportunity, I used to shut it down straight away. I used to be like, nah, I don't want to hear this. Like, you're going on too much now.
Because I was going to say, because remember, we all have our own time and place where we want to talk, innit? And maybe that may have been, he felt more fluid to be out, going somewhere rather than at home. Because, you know, at home, it's home, innit? Sometimes you may feel awkward. Like, you want a neutral place. You want a neutral, I hear you. But some people just want a neutral space to just talk.
He spoke at home as well. He spoke on the phone if he left. Go on his way to work.
That could be the case. That really could be the case, because it's like work. You're coming home from work. You don't really want to talk about work when you come home. You come home, you want to relax.
Yeah.
You want to relax with your lover, your kids, and you just want to lie down and sleep. That's it. You don't really want to talk much about it, unless you do want to talk about it. Fair enough, yeah. You can hit the subject a little bit, but that's it. Apart from that.
Do you know what? Yeah. I feel like there needs to be a balance. You need to know when you're doing too much, when you're saying too much, and you need to know when you're not saying nothing. Like, you need to explain yourself at least. If the person's not listening, like maybe I wasn't listening to them when they kept on doing too much, then you leave. Like, try leave the relationship, innit? Or something. Then you know your limits. You need to give up after a while with that particular person. Don't mean shut down in general to everyone, because not everyone is like that. So you just need to... they should have known that they were doing too much as well, and they should have known that they're not getting heard. So... That is true as well. Yeah, just about acknowledging things.
But it's also a blessing to have that, as much as you said, it didn't work out, to have... Yeah,
now I wish I have with the people I'm meeting now, because they're just not talking.
At all, see what I'm saying? Or expressing about or anything.
Why does it have to be one extreme or the other? It's just so annoying.
It doesn't. It's sometimes it needs to be nurtured. You can't have... Nothing's perfect in this world. There's nothing perfect, so it can be a time where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The person cannot open up. For a few months they might open up, but for me personally, I need to feel like, as we mentioned earlier, innit, like, I need to feel wanted. I need to feel like I need to feel I can trust you with my demons, and that you won't judge me or try to use it against me.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you have your girls talk or something and onto your bedroom and that, and you're talking about man's things and man's... Well,
no, I get
what's
that.
in-house is in-house.
Yeah, and it's definitely not just about your upbringing.
We're very, as I said, some of us men can be very ego-based in that sense. Like,
I do hear that though, because obviously the way how I was to them two people, I did express that a lot, and my behavior is probably what certain other men would probably see and think, yeah, we can't open up. So if a girl like me is gonna be like saying it to all her friends, or probably post something that's been said or something, men in general seeing girls like that is naturally gonna think, nah, I don't want to chat my business. It's not good to talk.
Because we've got social media as well. People, like, you could be in a relationship, want to talk to your girl, and then she posts up something about men on social media, and you're like, bro, like, I'm not even gonna want to chat. What's that?
Yeah. And then not even just your experience.
It's little things like that play with man's mind, as well as that triggers man to just go somewhere else. Because why are you alright?
Yeah.
As I said, it might not even just be your experience. You might see someone else being posted and people are laughing at him like he's moist, and then you automatically think, oh yeah, it's moist to do that. So it's not just about your peers, it's about the girls that's actually exposing people, and
your support network as well. The people, whether it's the men you're around and the advice you get from people and the support you get from, same for the girl, same for women as well. Who you're around and speak to is gonna shape you. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that got nonsense people around them. They're not giving them no good advice.
Oh no. No
nothing, and it'll play with your mental. if you're very susceptible to these things as well. When if I'm going for a situation, I like to talk to women and men.
Yeah.
I like to get a broader eyes, the ones that, and I go to people that have different personalities.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
this person might be working in the probation service, and this person might be a hood chick, as well as my guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to get different perspectives, not even advice, just different perspectives on the situation, and then because maybe I may have missed something, but it's a serious aspect when we talk about, as you said, about mental health, and that look how many factors we've touched on regarding these things there. But as I said, it can be like depends on where you are in your life. Like I'm working with Safer London, like it's an amazing place to be working around some amazing black men, and mentally it's helped me, and it's helped me understand and even know certain more things about me, which is amazing. And they're just, as I said, they're just the barriers. So in saying about the barriers that black men face regarding mental health, what do you think can be done to pause?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say, when we was touching on about the barriers and stuff, all right, cool. So we've got the barriers now and understanding what surrounds, part of what surrounds mental health. And so when you're saying overthinking, what can you put in place so when you are feeling a type of way, what could you put in place for that?
No,
to get you through that moment?
Yeah.
To get you through, or to get you all through it?
I'd start watching meditation music and stuff like that.
That's a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
It
helps though.
really
It
is.
calms me down, and then after that, like you see, the other day, me and you had a heated discussion.
It wasn't heated, but I know that you took it as heated because I know how she is.
Because
You're trying to change my work. What is it? You're trying to.
don't change my views.
I'm not trying
It's
to.
my
change-
opinion.
It's my opinion. Don't try to change my. I'm like, Ross.
Oh
She's
god!
going off, she's going off.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
I was like, she's gonna block me. It's gonna be a second now she's due to just block me now.
That's definitely my personality. But sometimes I know when I'm being
Petty.
dramatic and petty,
I
and
know.
I always know when I'm being petty still. But then I went and I started tidying up, and I went to go eat, and I was playing my little meditation music, and I calmed down, and I thought, you know what, that's not the way to be. Like, because really and truly, I've got a temper. It's hard to calm down, but when I do calm down, I analyze everything.
That's a good. That's good.
Boy.
It's good though, because some people have a temper, but
And
they
it's
can't.
just
And
there.
then even after the fact,
Even my mom just got a temper.
You still want to be hard body.
Yeah.
It's a
My
definite
mom's got a
change.
temper, and they're strong and wrong.
Because they're strong and wrong, and then reflecting, because you can reflect. A lot of people will go on like they reflect, and but as well being sincere.
Yeah.
When you reflect. 'Cause
That's me. I am
'cause
very
after
sincere.
When she came back, and you get me reason. I could see that she was sincere when I've been in heated debate with someone or just an argument with someone, and they've reflected back on it, and I'm sorry, you're lying.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
So
like,
did you feel my genuine?
Yeah, I did. I knew you was alright after that. You ate food, man. You was hungry, man. Feed you some food. And everything.
Yeah. No, I was bad hungry still.
Okay, let's get back to the
It's
social
very
media. Yes, let's get back to the social media preference. Yes, let's go back.
Social media as well can have a factor on people's mental health as well. Extremely. Like you could just name one app, which is Instagram, and Instagram is basically the perfection app. You need to be perfect. Every picture, everybody's living their best lives, and like I've never seen a picture of anyone post of them in bed, depressed.
Yeah, true.
Unless you're begging for attention, that is.
Yeah, like.
Is it attention? Why would you think that is begging attention compared to hear me? Why would you think that's begging for attention compared to a woman or a guy with his jewelry out, watch just showing like that, or a woman dressed a certain way?
Okay, I can answer that question.
Do you have an issue with women dressed a certain way?
I never said that. He said that.
No, wait,
I was joking.
Because
I'm
I
playing.
said, because I said,
I'm playing.
There's no pictures on no one's Instagram about them being in bed, but then the first thing that comes to mind is, are they probably begging for attention?
I know that, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Because a woman dressed a certain way would seem like that.
I can answer that question. I can hardly answer that because I've seen that
The
before.
whole thing is attention based. The whole app is
Yeah,
attention
literally.
based.
It is
Literally.
attention
Regardless
based.
of what is posted.
Yeah, literally.
Look at me.
That's why I come off sometimes. People say, why do you ghost? And they say, you're being silly, yeah, because I come off because I'm not getting enough likes. Why am I here?
That's
Do you get me? And that's attention.
That's detrimental. That's detrimental on people's mental health. That you're connected so much to this thing that is.
Yeah, because I'm like, you lot can like bear other stupidness, but then I post a picture and you lot are jumping in my stories, but yet you didn't click like on my picture. I'm like, well, I'm gone then. Why am I here? So I guess I do need attention on the app. That's the case. I'm going to be big enough and say it.
You need attention on the app.
If I post something, I need that attention. Why am I posting? Why am I posting?
Amir
I
doesn't
might as
look
well
so
keep it-
convinced.
No.
I might as well keep it in my camera roll.
I believe it. No, she says she needs that attention. So you need that. You need to feel vilified that you look
Okay,
good.
so I'm not gonna post a picture and see 10 likes and be happy, am I? So I obviously need more attention. 10 likes, I might as well keep it in my camera roll, keep it to myself. I posted it for a reason. Do you get me? Or I could just scroll through it and look in my camera roll. That's it.
Do you think it affects your mental health?
What if I don't get enough likes?
Yeah.
100%. And people don't get it. People are like, why do you care? Why do you care? Like, why am I posting for you lot? And you lot are just I might as well not post. I might as well not be on Instagram.
But in saying that, I don't know why people say, why do you care, when they have Instagram as well and post up their thing, because it comes part and parcel. You post for a reaction.
I've fallen out with
People don't just
someone for that.
post. People don't just post for the sake of posting.
Yeah, or they'll keep it in their phone.
Yeah, I got my own daddy page. It's private, and I post for myself. I literally post for myself and my daughter, as well as it's an extra storage. I don't have to have that picture. It's an extra storage.
That's true, though.
It's an extra storage.
That's true.
It's
You can go back and view your
I don't
pictures.
really use snapping these things here, but for me, I have that. But you already know, I was doing music. I was doing construction stuff, and I was posting stuff, and like when I was proper deep in it, I went viral a few times, whether I'm spitting bars or something, or to do with my work. Certain blog pages have dashed it up, and it will go viral.
Yeah, what happened to your Insta? You had mad likes on that.
It just
Mad views as
so
well.
I'm saying, do you get me? And it was just I changed it to the whole writing thing in it.
So it's the same Insta?
No, the 10 was I changed it to Masterman Diaries, and then after that, people just like, nah, my man's doing too much. Because
Now he's doing too much.
everything I'm doing does good. So like I was doing music, it was doing good.
Oh, I thought you
jumped
meant
in
the other way.
construction. No, but obviously, but the thing is, I was making music. I was doing music like that. So for me to write it, why are you shocked?
That's true, actually.
You know I was doing music like
No,
that.
basically, I don't know if he gets what you're saying. You know.
Yeah. Go on.
The
No,
Masterman
don't worry.
Diaries.
No.
When
I
I
get
say
it.
he's doing too much, yeah, the Masterman Diaries is sexual posts.
Oh yeah, I know.
Story, you know.
Yeah,
You
I know what
follow
that.
him?
I know what that means. I don't follow it, but I know exactly what it means.
So I was writing
it?
I was writing
That's what I'm saying. I know.
erotic stories,
Yeah.
but some people would be like, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah, no. When I first saw it, I was thinking the same thing.
But I was rapping about that in music, so
That's
I'm like,
true.
why would you be shocked?
So nothing's changed. Nothing's changed.
No.
It's just a subject that you decide to spit on.
Not even a subject. I just put it into writing form.
And
Yeah.
that's the same with me. That's the same with me though. Like if I post a picture, why are you lot shocked when I make sexual music?
So I'm saying. So
So-
I was making sexual. I've been making sexual music. So
Yeah, true.
and freestyles. So it's nothing new. So
Yeah, his-
But I was, as I said, I was.
No, no freestyles.
Trust
Yeah.
me, it's technical.
Oh gosh.
The freestyles are dangerous, but because we're in England as well, we're very nose up. You can't talk about that.
No, I liked all of them.
Thank you, I appreciate it. There's a lot of people that liked it and some people that didn't, innit? But it got to a stage where, and obviously I was in that world and I was on that. I don't think I was at the stage where I think I was beyond that, like mentally, where if my post don't get enough likes, so I knew it would. I knew it would, because there's time, it just got to a stage where I would just post and lock off the app. Where I know for some people, as you said, like when you do if it's 10 likes or whatever, I'm gonna take the picture down.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that, because people judge me when I say I've got an issue with it. Like, why would you take it down?
It happens. Bare people do that. So I was saying, like, and they refuse to believe that it plays with their mental health. That's why social media has now become
It does,
a
100%.
factor when it comes to mental health.
I literally had an argument with someone, and because he asked me, why do I keep ghosting? And I think I mentioned to him, I said, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of likes, but yet people are always in my story pre. And he's like, why does that bother you? And a few other people said that. And when I tried to explain, he's like, oh, like, he got onto me and just saying that I need to find something better to do and all these things. But when you look at his pictures, he gets likes. So how could you even relate? Like, you're not getting the likes that I'm getting. And even someone else said that to me, and he's getting like 500 likes, 800 likes on his pictures. And he's saying, why does it bother you though? And I'm thinking, what would you do if you got 30 likes? And then he laughed and he's just like, that's a bit dramatic. And I'm like, but it's the same way how I feel. Like, if I know that there's 60 people in my story, don't have a lot, but yeah, I'm getting 30 likes, I know all of you saw new posts.
Of course.
Pagans. So I just come off it sometimes because it does affect me, because I start to think, you lot are pussy-holes, you know.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. It's an easy thing to say,
Yeah.
innit?
I've watched both of you do the same thing, by the way.
Do what?
What?
Watch my story and not like my post.
That's a lie. I've liked your posts.
I've only just-
not on the last
Don't do
picture.
that.
Both
I've
of you
only-
didn't
don't
like
do
my
that.
last
I did.
picture.
Don't try that.
You both didn't like my last picture, and you both saw my post.
Hear me. I got a good thing for that, because when I've gone onto your page, I swear I've gone onto the page, and there's like new pictures. I'm like, I swear there's a different picture here.
Yeah, I always unarchive some stuff.
And I'm like, I swear there's a different picture, but she keeps it in line, so they'll be like, say there's like, wait, they do it in threes, innit?
Yeah, yeah, literally.
So there'll be 15 pictures. So
but
there's
if I
15
post
pictures.
one new one, I
They
need
would-
to match up.
Yeah,
with
she
two.
I've realised that, but I'm like, I swear this picture wasn't here the other day.
Oh, hold on.
Not saying that I'm stalking the page.
No, but
you know, like, I'm just
I
saying,
like
like,
the fact that you've been analysing.
You know what? Jeez. I'm dead.
Like, someone's
dead.
noticing my little patterns. No, it's
yeah.
You know what the hilarious thing is as well, yeah? You did the same thing to me.
What?
Because anytime I post, you don't like it.
No, I do. I like a lot of your posts, unless I'm not on there. Unless if I see new posts and I click on it, I will probably like it. But you don't do that,
Are you sure?
and I don't scroll. You do new posts.
Well, not really. I don't really.
I think the last post that you didn't do, I didn't like it because I thought, yeah, you didn't like mine.
I tell you what, I say like a few years ago.
Literally, I'm that petty.
A few years ago, I was talking to someone on Insta now, and she had a lot of pictures or whatever, and it's so mad that I would do as you said, when they upload pictures, you would like them, and I would, so mad, I'd make it a purpose not to like as many pictures. I'd like one picture a day, because I said, no, we was talking, and I was like, right, I can't like all the pictures. I need to have
Self-control.
I need to have self-control, and I need to be able to just one a day.
So did you like
So-
other pictures that she posted though?
Yeah. But it was just like,
That's rude.
no, but you know when you go to people, it was like. I'm not just gonna like everything in one go.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It wasn't like everything in one go. It's just like I want to be able to. I want it to marinate. I want to marinate on it once a day, because I might not talk to you tomorrow. So I just like that one picture of tomorrow, because after that, what do you do? Retract the likes
What do you
and
mean?
then like them all over again.
Oh,
But that's a
fair
mental
enough,
health thing
fair
in itself, bro. It's
yeah.
it's a big. There's
That's-
factors.
This
There's
is actually a mental health topic, I guess, because I was thinking Instagram liking, but no, it does affect it.
They do take it serious.
It's as I said,
Yeah.
from sleep deprivation to social media to relationship to yourself, whatever you're trying to go through in that.
Yeah.
It's all relevant.
But yeah, Natty, don't you get affected by Instagram then?
Not really.
So you're one of them ones who would be like, why do you care about likes?
Yeah. I'd really be one of them.
Why?
Because, you know what, Leah? Let me not say that likes are not making you money, because they can.
Exactly.
They really can make you money.
Yeah, I want to hear.
But it's just that But it's just that, it's them ones where it's just like, it's not really real life, you get what I'm saying?
People say that, yeah, but as you said, you can make money. If I'm trying to promote my music or a podcast and stuff like that, and bare heads watch it and then they don't like it, it means that they think our podcast is shit.
Okay.
So it is real life.
Okay, since you're saying that right now, would you even post your relationship on there?
I've posted screenshots.
Big man thing.
What do you mean?
Would you do that?
Post my relationship problems.
Yeah, your problems, your marriages, your pregnancy. Would you do that?
I've done that, yeah.
Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
I've done that.
I personally don't, because people like to cause speculation.
Like, look at how I was posting screenshots of
I feel
conversations. You don't do that, but I do.
I remember, Jesus, you told me this.
Oh.
You told me
She's
this.
a receipt woman.
You told me
I've
this.
got a bare. That's an Aquarian
told me
thing,
this.
I think.
She's a receipt woman.
Trust
She's a
me.
receipt
You told me this, and I'm not gonna bring it up here, but the story was funny and he made me laugh. Yeah,
Well, you brought it up now, so
and
what
you
is it?
even used the picture. You remember the picture that we took together? The first podcast that we did. You used that one as your DP picture.
Did I?
And yeah, you did. You told me, and you
No.
got yes, you did.
No, I said I used someone else.
So it was me.
No, I used a guy that I knew.
Yo, wherever it was, yeah, it got
Yeah.
that man questioning life, including you.
He didn't react though. So there you go. Men don't like to. He questioned me after, like, when we started talking again, but when I just posted it, he didn't react to it. So
See, receipts.
yeah,
Receipts.
but it wasn't you.
Not even gonna lie. I like keeping receipts myself, but when they're needed, I'm ready.
So what about you then? What about type of things that may? No, what's your coping mechanisms over? Do you have any? When you're feeling,
I'd literally say music in general. Like, if I'm in an argument, for example, yeah, and it gets real deep to a point where it really upset me and I can't really think, I go out to work and I DJ to my heart's content, because music was my first love before everything else.
I love music.
So I will go out for myself, work hard, put everything I have into it, and then come home happy. That's my coping mechanism, because what I do, I love what I do.
Yeah.
And that usually happens when you have problems. You go to that place to escape the real world for a second, and then you come back and then you face the problems.
I've been learning how to be a DJ, by the way. I've been taking classes. I got one next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Make sure it's the right teacher, you know.
I've got the right teacher. I was gonna ask you and the other guy that I was seeing, but I felt like you lot might think it's taking up your time, innit? So I'm actually getting professional.
Oh no.
You can give me some sign lessons too, then. But yeah.
All right, cool.
Anyway.
Just be ready. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
But
ready.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. Music was a coping mechanism for me when I was dealing with like problems, deep problems. So anytime, for example, when my grandparents passed away last year, I've used that. Like, I've basically based it off my dreams. What I'm doing is for them. Everything that I do, any achievement, any goal that I achieve in my life, it would be for them, because I want them to look down below and be like, Natty, you've done everybody proud.
Yeah.
You're doing what you love doing, and you're inspiring everybody. You shouldn't let drama like this affect you. This is what I think of any time when there's a problem. That's for me.
What's your coping mechanism?
So for me, when it's changed over the years, isn't it? When I was inside, I would do visualization skills.
I do that too. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
meditation.
I would write stuff on notes, visualize where my goals are, where I want it to be. They say as well, when you write stuff down on a piece of paper and stuff as well, you get, I think it's like 60 or 70% more focused on whatever it is you're trying to get to.
The mind of a rapper.
It's just
love
yesterday.
that.
I made a little board with bare notes stuck to it, like all my visions.
What I got at home is, I was done it for my daughter. Well, I first started with my little sister. So my dad done a chalk wall, black matte paint. You paint one half of the wall all black, and you can draw on it. So it's like a black.
sweet.
It's like a chalkboard.
You got that in her room?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I've done
sick.
I've done half of the wall all the way across. So obviously when she stays with me, crayons.
That's so fun for a child because they
Yeah.
love drawing on the wall, and I'm
So-
like,
It is. It really
Yeah.
is.
My daughter's mum was against it at first. What if she gets scared? What are you talking about? Do you know
Scared
how?
of
Do you
what?
know?
That's
Because
that's
it's
creative.
oh,
That's actually
You're
creative.
waffling. It's my yard. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Yeah,
You talk-
yeah.
like,
That's
come
very-
on, you get me. My dad done it with my little sister. I did it with my daughter in it. So I've done half of the wall now. I've just done half of the wall. So yeah, when she comes and we want to draw, like we're drawing the solar system and animals and stuff like that. So, but I said yeah, the visualization thing was one, drawing, because I got the wall there. So I got the wall now myself. So I just write stuff on the wall.
yeah.
Music definitely.
Mhm.
Music got me through most of my sentence. Without that,
Mhm.
I don't know. I doubt
Yeah.
I'd have still been up to the worst type of madness in doing silliness in jail.
I was talking to you now.
think that's alright.
That's it. That's all right.
Yeah.
That is all right.
Literally mental health
Mm,
factors, like what does it mean,
mm,
the barriers, factors, and solutions on different type of solutions on how people can cope with it.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's literally beginning, middle, and end right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there and
True.
then.
Okay, well, thank you guys for watching.
That's it, people.
Thank you for bringing me on, man. I appreciate
Yeah, once again, big up Amir for stepping
Yeah,
through. You
that's
know,
true.
I appreciate it for having me, man.
Yeah, that's
like, looking forward to listening to your stuff still, man. 'Cause your stuff sounds real interesting.
It is. He's a really good rapper still.
Yeah, guaranteed. So that's it. That's it, people. Thanks for watching. This has been Deal With It. If you have real problems, you know you gotta deal with it in this podcast. So peace.